All right, hello. It's Carrie with Lemmy Fox Jewelry and Art. So here's the deal. I have been working on getting my desk organized. I've had an avalanche. I know, if you could see the sides of my desk. I've had avalanche of stuff pretty much coming down on me. And I decided to take some time to just kind of clear some things away so that I could have a place and not feel like I'm crowded in my workspace. So it's a work in progress. We're trying to get organized here. I've been finding some things, some little projects and things that I've done over the last few years. I started junk journaling. Making junk journals. Oh gosh, I want to say it was 2018, but I had found this other thing called Altered Books, and so I wanted to share some things because I think that when you're a new person just starting into junk journaling, and you see other people's stuff and you're like going, oh, wow, look at that, and that is so cool, and oh my goodness, my stuff could never look like that. Well, let's talk about the mess ups here, okay? Project fails. And I would like to bring this to you guys because besides kind of showing, my worst ones, they're gone. I remember my first thing that I tried to make up by watching some videos. It's really scary. It was really scary. And yeah, I'm sure that I found that and just tossed it. It was scary. But this is one of my ideas. It was kind of an altered notebook. This was after I had made one of my first books. And to me, I look at this and it's the thing that I had a hard time with this is that it's the alligator mouth. But also this was a project fail because the whole point of this was for it to be kind of skinny enough that it could be a book to put notes and stuff in it. See, it's called Love Notes. So the whole concept of this was for somebody to be able to put in notes. So this is a project. I'm gonna not say fail, but you guys tell me what you think. So first of all, it's really hard because at the time when I made this, I didn't know what I was doing, and so I put the spine and the front cover too close together, and so it doesn't open as well as I would like. As well as I would like it to. And what I did is there are 4 signatures in here, which I thought that was really good. I put only 4 signatures. See, you can see from up here. But what I did is I took these envelopes. So they're envelopes like this that I took and decoupaged paper towels onto and painted up and made into a place to basically put notes all throughout. So it's meant to hold love notes basically throughout the whole thing. So it's all pockets. So there's a double pocket here. This is a place, really. I'm gonna grab just something like this so we can go through. Okay, and then so this is where it's an altered book. You can see the book page. I've painted completely over the book page. So I made these little belly bands. And I really like the idea of being able to have elastic belly bands so that this, you know, this was an idea that I had, just to have elasticy belly bands so that, you know, it could fit in there. Anyway, and here's a pocket. And then we have a little magnetic closure on this pocket. So I put a flap on here. So that's another pocket for you to put love notes in, right? And that's all this is. So, oh yeah, on the napkins, before, so you see these are little wooden pieces that have been cut out, and then I used some glue to make, oh, that's what it was. It was glossy accents that I used to do the raised writing. Anyway, it was an experiment. I'm not sure that I like the way it turned out, but so here you can see I've taken and decoupaged on, and then again, it's all pretty much, it's the same pockets. And here's another double pocket. And again, this is when I was really learning how to do things. Here's a belly band across on the book page. And another, this is a double pocket. And then a fun little, it's really a book of pockets is what it comes down to. The next one, again, another pocket. So here's another pocket. Oh yeah, this is a double pocket. Huh. Oh, it's a double pocket, but the back one, oh, okay. Oh. It's been a while since I looked at this, actually. I'm going to put this in here. Each signature is supposed to have one of those. Just FYI. And then here's this with the belly band with the tuck spot. And here is another little belly band, elastic belly band on the book page with all kinds of fun stuff. I do have some, I wonder if this is a tuck spot. It's really been a while since I looked at this book. Here's another pocket, double pocket actually, and another pocket. It's really just like I said, it's a book of pockets. There's this little thing, and there's the pocket with the, here's the book. It's a double pocket, but it doesn't fit that. So, oh my goodness, what a nut I was. And then there's the little mini books and another pocket, and there we go. And it has pockets in the front and the pockets in the back. Yeah, and you can see, like I was saying, it's really already alligator mouthish, so it's not something that I can put stuff into, really. I don't see a way to be able to do that. And so this has just been kind of sitting on my shelf. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm going to put this out there. I'm hoping somebody can help me, you know, figure out what to do with it. Okay, so that's this one. But wait, there's more. Okay, so another thing that I did, I made up this little, it's a, okay, when I made this up, I was making these up, and it's the concept behind this is that it's a place to be able to tuck little bits and pieces. I'm a mom. I'm a busy mom. I have 6 kids, and a lot of times I have to spend time taking the kids to appointments, doing things, going places, and I just wanted to be able to have a place where I could stick little pieces of a project into a little compact place, and so that I could go somewhere, and it's basically just a little thing I can just grab and go to do fun, like little clusters or whatever it is that I want to be doing, so that I don't, because you, as a mom, you know what I'm talking about. You spend so much time taking your kids places, doing things with your kids, and then you end up not being able to, you know, have time to craft. But I thought, well, if I have something where I could just take this and I could put it in my purse, and I could kind of do some little things, you know, because basically you take this and maybe, you know, like a little pair of scissors, a little bit of glue, you know, a little bit of glue, something, you could get some projects done, you know, just a few little things, and you can sit there while they're doing their thing and do your own thing. So that was kind of the concept behind this. And I got a little bit carried away. I had this decoupage stuff that I have this really beautiful napkin. I decoupaged onto some paper, and I wanted to do clear pockets so you could see. I'm going to grab this again. So here's this. This is a clear pocket right here, so you can kind of see. And then here's another clear pocket here. And then I couldn't figure out how to get this to close. So I actually, I mean, it's kind of just, I ended up putting magnets on there so that it would close, because I didn't want to rip the plastic by putting something there. So anyway, this is just some little scraps, and anyway, so I kind of need to fall in love with my stuff again. Figure out what I'm doing, see if maybe, you know, maybe I could do this. Kind of like having this little piece in here. Well, you know, so I was kind of toying with the idea of this being of making this into a kit, because I make up these little journals right here, and I thought that it would be pretty fun to put together all the elements that you need to put one of these little, this one hasn't been completed, but this is just a little journal, see, and you put a little pencil in there, and this makes a cute, fun little journal. So it was this, I was intending to make this into a kit where you could put together a journal like this while you're out and about and hanging out with the kids or whatever you might be doing. Anyway, so that was kind of the concept behind this. But I mean, just to do any little project, it would be kind of fun. But yeah, so I guess I kind of think I could do, I need to just fall in love with these little pieces again. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, so here's the next little thing that I need to figure out what to do with, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me with this. Okay, I watched a video, I want to say it was May Made It, and she did this whole, it was kind of just a little book using 6x6 paper. Well, I didn't have 6x6 paper. I had 4x6 paper. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to use what I got and I'm going to make this thing up. And so I started kind of trying to put together this little thing. And I'm not super happy with how it turned out. And I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with it, or, you know, the concept is that you have this little book. It can be tossed in your purse or whatever. And it's got places to, basically there, you make it so that there's a pocket here so you can journal or whatever. And obviously this piece really isn't working. I could probably figure out a way to make it work. Maybe make it into a tab, it, and maybe put a thing there. I don't know what to do with this. I do not know, but I mean, basically you could put pictures here and you can journal here. You know what I'm saying? So this is this is kind of like that. But I've had this, I guess it's been sitting on my desk, obviously, just kind of taking up space. And I haven't really come up with any ideas of what to do with it. And it's like, so when I first joined Tracy Fox's group, she did this challenge. It was a Don't Bin It challenge. And so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I would do with this stuff so that I don't bin it. Anyway, so that's kind of something, and I'm hoping that maybe, I don't know, maybe I got too discouraged. Maybe it's cute. You guys tell me what you think. I don't know. So anyway, okay, there's that. Okay, so here is this last little thing that I wanted to show you guys. So I was doing a journal. It was a car. What I was doing is, it was a little golden book journal. It was the cars, and I had gotten this calendar page book thingy, this calendar book page, a calendar, and they had all of these classic cars. And the thing with the little golden books is, if you don't cut off that little 1/2 inch on the spine, let's see, I've got a golden book. So if you don't cut off this little part on here, your 12 by 12 paper, or, well, basically, yeah, it just doesn't work if you don't cut this off. So what I was doing when I made my, and I still do this, I will, I make it so that it's the same size. I don't cut or fold or do anything with my little golden books. And I've got one I can show you when I get a minute to grab it, but basically it makes it so that the pages, the cut down 12 by 12 inch pages are just barely about that much short. So there's these ways around doing it and making it. Anyway, so I had this idea to, I extend my papers. See, I extend my 12 by 12 inch pages. So this has been cut down to the height-wise, the size, and this is the length that it needs to be. So my idea was this would be the middle of this would be in the middle of the book, and they would be able to open it up like this, but then also have a pocket here. So the problem is that I chose paper that is paper, because it's kind of hard to find any kind of masculine-y type, because I was hoping this would be more masculine-ish. Anyway, basically the paper is it's just too thin. It already started, you know, ripping everywhere. And so, and you can see I kind of got it on here. It was kind of a little crooked. And so now I ended up putting the Cars book together and not putting these in. But now I've got these little pieces that I was just going to sew and put together. And I just haven't, because I didn't want... I don't know what to do with these. I mean, I had an idea when I started putting it together, obviously. Had a pretty solid idea of what I wanted. But it's not working. And I didn't want to ruin these. So, yeah, if anybody has ideas on these little, you know, I spent a lot of time putting these things together. So, I mean, nobody wants a project to be a project fail. But I wanted to show these just to kind of, you know, kind of say, okay, so now how do we fall in love with it again? Or how do we make it so that it's something that can be used? And that's kind of wanted to ask you guys, hey, is there any way that you could see that these could be useful? And so that's kind of what I'm hoping, that somebody will watch this and say, hey, I think that this is a great idea. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. Click on the thumbs up button, like, subscribe. Just drop me a line. I love to talk with people and get their creative buzz ideas, and support people. I like watching videos, and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much. And oh yeah, subscribing is free, so you know, it's fun and it's free. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Oh yeah, leave a comment. That my 14-year-old son, well, my 13, almost 14-year-old son is reminding me to tell you to leave a comment. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.